Oh hi, I'm back to be a little ray of sunshine with a whole heap of products I hate, don't like, or don't work for me. So let's go through it, and yes, there are some really controversial products in here. I am going to start with something I thought I would really like, but unfortunately the colour range is just terrible. So this is the Catrice Soft Glam Filter Stick. I will give you a swatch of what is, I guess, their lightest shade, 010 Fair Light. Not looking that light. Yeah, that's pretty orange. So I'm sorry, Catrice, I love you. Can we sort this out for pale people? Thank you. This is the L'Oreal Prime Lab 24-hour pore minimizer. Sorry, does nothing. Used it for months, still did nothing. All right, let's go for something high-end now. So this was raved about on the internet when it came out. I thought it would be perfect for me. It is the Fenty Beauty Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. And the main issue I have with this is, well, there's a few. Number one, you get almost no product for your money. So I'm glad I didn't pay full price for this. I believe the full price is like £26. I've used about half of it, and that's all that's left. I am not heavy-handed when it comes to foundations, but the coverage on this is extremely light, even for me who only likes light to medium. My next issue with this is that it's extremely drying and cakey and difficult to work with. I so wanted to like it, but it never makes my skin look better. It clings to dry patches that I didn't even know were there, and generally just deserves to go in the bin. Sorry. The next one is a mascara. This is the Max Factor False Lash Effect. I've opened it up and I remember it being a drier mascara, but there is like almost nothing in here. So I kind of want my, 12 or 13 pounds back, Max Factor. This is kind of rubbish. After about 3 coats, you can kind of see that I have mascara on, but massively disappointing. You can get better mascaras from Essence and Catrice. The next one is really weird. I had never really heard of this brand called Jones Road. Now I did try the foundation, which looked really beautiful. It's like a balm, but unfortunately the smell was so overpowering I just had to get rid of it. Like, it stinks. It absolutely stinks on your face even after you wash it off. So that was one fail. And then there's this one, which is called the Miracle Balm. I kind of had to look up how to use it because even as a big fan of makeup, I didn't really know what to make of this. You're supposed to be able to wear this on its own, but it just looks sort of weird on the skin. It's like not a highlight and not a foundation, and it kind of just doesn't really do me any favors. Unfortunately, I just can't do anything with it. But the smell, oh, it's in that as well. The smell is just way too overpowering for me. Oh, this was a new one and I was so excited about this. The Catrice Under Eye Brightener Setting Powder. And I saw this in Caramel's video and I literally couldn't wait to go to Ireland to pick it up in person. Yeah, it makes my under eyes pinky peach because it's not translucent, okay? It is pink. This is in the shade 010 Light Rose. Let's go for another one. This is a really popular shade from Milani. It's one of their baked blushes in Luminoso. But I'm just going to show you the shade and I'm going to hold it up next to me. Can you see the issue? It's just way too orange. I'll just swatch it for you on my arm again. But it's like very orange on me, even more so than in the pan. This is becoming an arm of orange grease as we go along. I've actually got 2 different concealers in here from Maybelline, which are the Age Rewind concealers. And I don't know what's going on with the numbering system, or maybe it's because I bought one of them online, but both of the shades I ordered are the wrong shade for me. I've got 00 and 03, they're both the wrong tone. And just the wrong depth, but the shade lighter than 00 is weirdly too light for me. So I don't know what's going on. Do I just not have a match in this? But this 00 sounds really light, but then the next one up is like mega pink and like almost just white. So yeah, I just can't get a right shade in these. I hate the packaging. I've removed one of the sponges. It's an amazing formula, but it's too dark for me. So I'm taking some of the blame on that one. I just can't find a shade match. In a similar vein, I've got 2 gorgeous products here that I really, really like, but there were no testers in store when I was trying to pick stuff out. And you know what it's like with all the lighting and no testers. You go, yeah, I'll just get the lightest one. The Catrice Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation. It really reminded me of the L'Oreal Nude Tinted Serum and the Maybelline one, but it's at an even cheaper price point. I think this was like €4.99 in euros or something crazy, and it's beautiful on the skin. I'll just do a little swatch of it there. It's actually gorgeous. It's just too dark. Like, look at that glow. Really beautiful. Just the wrong shade. I really hope this isn't the palest one. I'll see what I can find on the internet. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer that everyone loves. I just don't really think it does anything that a moisturizer wouldn't do. I don't feel like it makes my makeup last any longer. So why am I putting it on my face? Explain it to me. If you get it, explain it to me, please. The next one, going to be super controversial as well. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture. Like, this is one of their OG sculpting palettes. Now, I think the palette is stunning, but I can't use a lot of it. This is too dark. This is too dark. This one comes up really orangey on me for some reason. This bronzer is too dark. This blush is okay if it's mixed with the other one, but really only this one, which I believe is Mood Exposure, and this gorgeous one here, Diffused Light. They are really the only two that I can get proper use out of in this palette. But I feel like if I was 2 shades darker, this would be amazing, because the finish of the powders, there's nothing like them. And I've gone on about my single ethereal light setting powder before. I love the strobe highlighter that I've got, but I just can't make this work as a whole palette. And it's so expensive. Can I have some of my money back? Next up, we're actually going to go for perfume. Now, I can't claim to know a lot about perfume. I think I got this in like either a box or an advent calendar, and it's called I Don't Know What by DS and Durga Eau de Parfum. It stinks, and I'm just going to get rid of it. If you watched my Essence haul back in January, February, you would have seen me being really excited about these. They disturb the makeup underneath, and also the applicator is really weird. Can you see my issue here? So the product only comes out of the top. The e.l.f. contour, the product comes out of the entire sort of sponge area. Like, I nearly shot myself with this the first time I tried it, and I think that's actually on camera somewhere in the video. But yeah, very disappointing. They're sort of too pigmented. They disturb the foundation underneath and reveal stuff that you've tried to conceal. I'm sorry, Essence, I love you really. To apologise to Essence, I'm actually wearing one of your stunning baked blushes at the moment. Please make more of those and just forget about this line. Another product from Essence, I'm sorry Essence, was the Magic Filter. It just made me look orange, and just to demonstrate that, we'll continue to orange my arm. It's just too dark. I don't know if you can really see that, but it gets darker as well when you put foundation on it. Can you believe how crazy the Catrice is looking as well now that it's sat there a while? Another Essence blush, I'm sorry. Part of the problem with this is, again, it disturbs the makeup underneath, and the top of the dome is indented, so you get this weird like circle. Let me try and show you on my hand. Who wants that? You know, unless I'm going to scrape away a load of the product and waste it just to be able to use this properly. It's got a weird texture. It's difficult to blend. I tried, you know, directly placing it on my face. I tried putting it on with a brush. It just disturbs makeup. So I'm sorry. It's a pretty color, I can say that, but just a miss for me. Okay, I'm nearly at the bottom of this bag. My final product is actually something I was probably the most disappointed in, because this was so expensive. This was like nearly £50. And I just don't know what to do with it, because I watched loads of reviews, I did all my research, everyone said it's this amazing, radiant, glowy foundation. It's the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. Now, I will say the shade 110 Alabaster is a phenomenal match for me, but this is anything but radiant. It gives me old lady, crepey, dry, patchy skin. It's horrible. I look 75 with this on. I've tried everything to make it work. I've tried different setting sprays. I've tried different prep. I've tried mixing it with like a moisturizer. It just will not work. And I'm starting to think it's a defective bottle. And when I watch other people's videos, like I've watched Charlotte Holcroft, loads of other people that, you know, do in-depth foundation try-ons, it looks amazing and it's so glowy and it gives lovely coverage, and it just hates me. It hates me. Now, I will say to Shiseido, you did give me this. This is the Shiseido Revitaliscence Skin Glow. This is my dream foundation in a bottle. It's probably like a 9.5 out of 10. I want this foundation, but with this level of coverage. That's what I need. I don't know what happened with you. We just weren't a match. You and me, forever. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this absolute slating of products, please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next one for some sort of pale girl makeup video. See you soon. Bye.